To check your neighborhood storm watch forecast with Fox 46 Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane. And Tara, we had a rainy day. What about tomorrow?
Tomorrow, well, some gully washers can be expected once again. The heavy flooding rain and the flood issue, that's going to be the main threat for another day. We had several flood advisories and flood warnings that were in effect, especially up through the mountains and foothills earlier today. It's no wonder why. I mean, check out part of southeastern Watauga heading into part of Wilkes County and far northern Caldwell County. Close to 4 inches of rain there, 3.5 inches according to radar estimates. Had about 1 to 2 inches of rain over parts of even Mecklenburg County and down through the western part of Union County earlier today with those downpours, and close to 3 inches from earlier thunderstorms in parts of Cleveland and Gaston County. Many of us are dry right now, except for now we look off to the east into southern Stanley County and Anson County. Still tracking a line here from Wadesboro up to the north and just south of Mount Gilead there of torrential rain and frequent lightning. All of that is slowly drifting to the north and northeast, and more scattered downpours out there east of Locust and south of Albemarle late this evening. Again, a few isolated showers, even a couple of rumbles of thunder can't be totally ruled out for the rest of tonight, as we're still under the influence of this big trough of low pressure that will keep us unsettled for a few more days. And you can see future radar through even 1 o'clock in the morning hangs on to the chance of a little rain, maybe some lighter rain possible going into the wee hours of Thursday morning. Even for the drive into work, that can't be ruled out. Otherwise, it's back to a cloudy start to the day, a little patchy fog out there, especially if you did see some of that rain here tonight. Talking temperatures now, 91 hot degrees ahead of the cooling rain earlier today in Charlotte. Right now, most of us are sitting in the 70s, low 80s out there in Rockingham, and the cooler mid to upper 60s in the mountains. Now, the thing, though, with the clouds and the scattered downpours and storms around, that's going to keep those temperatures in check. And so most neighborhoods will stay out of the 90s, forecasting mid to upper 80s for those top readings tomorrow afternoon. But it will be yet another day of the blossoming showers, thunderstorms. There's the timeline at the top of the screen through 6:15. Even beyond that, even past midnight, some rain could linger in spots right on through early Friday morning. Another round of it going into Friday afternoon. Tropical update time. We're still tracking tropical depression number 11 moving west way out over the open waters of the Atlantic Ocean. And we'll get the new update in from the National Hurricane Center here shortly. It's possible that it could have strengthened just a little more. It's still expected to become Tropical Storm Josephine on down the line. But notice by late in the weekend or early next week, it could weaken once again. We go from maybe about a 60-mile-an-hour wind early in the weekend back down to 35 miles an hour. And it may eventually just altogether dissipate before even coming close to perhaps the southeastern U.S. But notice, too, at the end of that forecast cone, how it turns just slightly to the north. And so that may keep it far enough away from having any major impact on the United States. So we'll continue to keep our fingers crossed for that. 7-day forecast shows the unsettled pattern lasting through first half of the weekend. We do get some drier conditions. Expect mostly dry days coming up for Sunday and Monday before the rain chance increases again for next Tuesday.